Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name's Antonio Haynes. I live 3546 West Jefferson Street, and I'm going to relinquish my time to Cynthia Harris. Ms. Cynthia Harris.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Ellen T. Flowers, and I live in front of a park, and I'm relinquishing my time to Cynthia. Thank you.
And your address, ma'am?
209 Bayshore Drive.
Thank you.
I stay right in front of the park.
Thank you. Okay.
Good morning. I'm Cynthia Harris, and I live at 12 Channing Avenue in Orlando, Florida, 32811. In my possession here, I have 53 signatures of people who actually are opposed to having this in our community. Oh, do I give this to you? Okay. Not that we're not sympathetic to the mission and their causes. I have volunteered, and I also have my own nonprofit where I do link people to resources in the community, and I do help the homeless. One of the things that bothers us as residents that we're bringing this into our community is the fact that no one's ever talked to us. They always shove things down our throat. I have walked and knocked on every door in Harrelson Estates, and not only do they have the problems with the traffic that comes from the Greyhound bus station. Greyhound has just finally resolved some of those issues with loitering, but Maxwell Terrace, where you have the mentally ill, you have people that are homeless that because of their income, they can only afford a place like Maxwell Terrace. Just about every home in Harrelson Estate has some type of security system. Over in Cottage Hill, you have people that, if you're proposing this rescue mission over here, they're going to cut through. No one wants anybody to cut through their yard. You don't have a homeless shelter in Union Park. You don't have one in College Park. But everybody wants to dump everything in the black community in West Orlando, and that's not fair to us. You have dozens of daycares. You have churches. We have a senior facility, Guardian Care. We cannot determine the mindset of the people that are going to be residents in the rescue mission. Some are mentally ill. They slip through the cracks. We cut funding for mental health services every year. When you start putting more funding into mental health, then maybe some of the residents will feel safe and secure. One of the other problems we have is Orange County spends $21,000 a year in homelessness. That means shelters, food pantries, medical care. That's $21,000 when the median income for Paramore residents is $14,000. Something is very wrong with that. We have absentee landlords in our community. No one is holding absentee landlords accountable for the vacant properties, but no one is even filling up those vacant properties with these residents. The Commission on Homelessness, Florida Hospital, along with other partners, have said that they're allotting money for this. Why don't we allot money and put these people in homes, vacant homes? You're already spending $21,000 per person, and not including our veterans. We have veterans that are being dumped into woods. We have people that are coming out of the jail system or on probation from the prison system. They're dumped in the woods. Right there on John Young, just crossing 50 North, homeless population. They have one side that's called Tent City. If you haven't ever walked through the woods, I invite you to come out and walk through the woods. You have another side of the county where there are homeless population. They have their own mayor. And if you look at the structures in the trees, it looks like Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. But some people choose to be homeless. You got people that are homeless 20 plus years. I've worked with this population, so I know and I understand that. So I'm not unsympathetic to their causes, but I am sympathetic to the seniors who live in all of these surrounding communities, because these are older communities. People have their grandchildren come and visit. They're not going to feel safe. You hear on the news all the time, someone has violated a senior resident. Someone has violated a child. And now you have this older community where people are going to feel like they're violated over and over again. No one has looked at the crime stats. Those are things that that I would ask you as a zoning board to look at. Take a look at the crime stats. Take a look at the population. Get with the Homeless Commission and find out their stats.
Okay, Ms. Harris,
Yes, sir.
your time is up, but I have a question for you.
Sure.
You mentioned vacant homes.
Yes.
In this particular neighborhood, Harrelson, how many vacant homes are there?
I don't have the actual number, but there are vacant homes all over Orange County, not just on.
I'm just concerned with Harrelson community. That's what we're talking about here. I'm trying to understand if what you're saying about the vacant homes, and it does not apply to Harrelson, or does?
There may be some vacant homes in Harrelson, but there are also vacant homes in Lake Man. There are vacant homes in Lorna Doone. There are vacant homes in Dimitri. There are vacant homes in Malibu Groves, Johnson's Village.
Okay.
There are vacant homes everywhere, but there are also vacant homes on the east side.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for your time.
Before you go, I do have a
Sure.
question. How many signatures do we have on these sheets that you handed?
I just turned in 53.
53. And I noticed that the addresses appear to be pretty widely varying. Are they all from the neighborhood, or are they from?
They're all from the neighborhood.
They're all from every single one is from the neighborhood?
Every single one, yes.
Okay. I didn't recognize all the street names as being from that neighborhood. That's why I asked. But I'm not, I'm not in the neighborhood every day. so-
Well, those are both county and city. One thing about our community is that the county overlaps the city. So.
Yeah, the line runs right through your community right there,
Correct.
where the cutoff is. I understand.
But all of those are actual residents that live within a quarter mile or less.
How
From
many
the proposal.
signatures do you have here?
I brought in 53.
53?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.